Hey guys, this is Christ9 coming to you live with another video. I'm gonna make a important announcement at the end of this video here, but just this cable mod has recalled its entire 12 volt V powered, high powered angle connections, all 90 and 180 angles will be recalled because of the soldering issue. What happens is it overheats and melts, and it happens with 4090s and 4080s. What happens when you have those high spec type of GPUs? Well, I would think 4090s are like almost like 90, 95%, maybe 80% J2 Cents. I watched this video on, and I also did a little research on Google, on Chrome, to back up what he was saying to make sure it was true or not BS. And J2 Cents is pretty good when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna take what he said and I'm gonna read what I read on here, and I'm gonna mix it together and tell you guys what I think about it. Now I don't have cable mod stuff. Mine was a Corsair cable mod. I have the box somewhere in my drawer here somewhere, or in my closet, in my room, in my computer room, or my extra junk room, computer room. Um, And really, the kill mods I had are not bent at all. They're a little curved a little bit, but they're like I think a 12 pin. It's a 3070 I have in there. So mine are fine. They're not too loose. The one that J2 talking about, and also with cable mod has discontinued from selling, was the angle brackets that fit onto the cable. Okay, so you have a 12 volt cable back in here for your 4090 or whatever it is, 40, 4090, and you can't bend them because these higher powered cables, high powered DPUs need smart cables or whatever. And the angle like this for 90 degree and 80, 180 degree, almost like a straight line like this. 90 degrees like I know at a curve, 90 degrees like this. I think 180 is like that. I do believe 360. Yeah, 180 is like this, and 90 degrees is kind of a curve. So to make it 90 degrees, you can't bend the cable, which J2 talking about. And I want to watch other YouTubers and whatnot, and you Google and talk look that Google, and I saw what it was talking about, and it makes sense. And I seen some of those in Best Buy. They had angle ones for like the 4070, 4090s. I think the new Alienware AO whatever had it on the 4090. Saw on screen. You saw a little angle bracket in there. I think that's an angle connection. But Killmod is getting out of that. They're discontinuing, stop selling them, and told people in a letter or an email, we want to call it, to stop using them immediately. So I'm here to let you guys know if you're using Killmod stuff and you don't have a 4090 or a 4080 or like a 4070, or if you're using them for like a 3090 or whatever, just it should be all right if you're using like Killmod stuff. But just take eye on it. If even you got a 3060, 3070, 3080, 3090, 4070, I mean, just take a little time to look at it. If you smell any plastic burning or something weird with plastic, just turn it off and let it cool down, disconnect it, and check it. If it's smelling plastic, hey, then give Killmod a call or email or whatever. But this mostly pertains to the fact that they're mostly dealing with the smart cables from the 4090 and 4080 graphics cards. So anything less than that should be fine. But I know a lot of you guys that have cases that are kind of weird, and you have to get the cable management and you have to use adapters to get it to work. I know mine's pretty simple. My 3070 fits pretty good in there. So I have a problem with that. But you might not have that luxury. You might have a big ass 3090 or 4070, and you have to use a 3080. You have to use a curved, angle bracket. Even if not cable mod, just you bought it from say Corsair or UVGA or whoever you bought it from, just take a look at it and take a little bit, and then contact the appropriate company you bought it from, if it does smell like plastic, because you gotta be careful. I dust when I clean my rig and stuff with my air cans or whatever. I clean around the PCI, clean around spot. I don't unplug it. My sister will come over usually every 6 months, and she'll about due here soon, a couple weeks. She'll come over and take it apart. I usually pay her because she does it to her rig too. She's IT, and she'll clean everything out, dust or whatever, and check and even check the cables, make sure they're fine. Because that's that's what she does. Her brother-in-law or her husband, brother-in-law husband, built my rig for me. So my gaming rig. So that's why I have her come over like every 6 months. I clean it monthly, weekly, and I clean it once a month. I clean it, high, but she comes over for 6 months and just really detail clean the hell out of it. Um, but that's what she does her rig, and her husband does on his rig. So it's something that they do for me, and how I appreciate it. But yeah, so what's going on with it though? It's overheating, and it can be seated. What J2Sim talked about, and I watched some videos, other videos of YouTubers who have the angle, talking about how it's seated and it's still melting somehow. So it could be an angle issue with the product the cable mod has. It could not be the cable issue or the GPU, in the video or whatever. Um, but it could be the issue with the angle of the angle of how a thing is angled. But it could be the cable itself. It could be maybe it's too much, or maybe the GPU is it's not, anything's possible. And J2Cents and other YouTubers read some nasty some messages about how it's NVIDIA's fault or whatever. And I think people are stupid like that. I think when people get to that kind of way, when they start saying NVIDIA's fault or whatever, that they just they're showing their retardedness. They're showing their tard, how retarded they are. Because it's not just a manufacturer fault. You have cables. Because like me, I have a CPU processor, I have a cooler, I have RAM sticks, I have a GPU, I have a power supply, a motherboard. If those things go out, something goes wrong, and the thing shuts off. I had to figure out, okay, what the hell is it? I can go, it's 3070 in the video. Oh, I can go buy a new one. Plug it in, doesn't turn on. Okay, well, I wasted $500. It still doesn't work. It could be the motherboard. It could be that thing. It could be the power supply having issues, drawing too much power to the adapter. Even some of the cables are having issues. Even J2Cent talked about how if you have cables directly connected to it, directly into it, you have to worry about it. But even then, you still have to be careful because some cables on the 4090s have melted. Now, it's not all of them. The 4090 had a real bad reputation of being a destroyer for a reason. Destroyer wallets and destroyer rigs. Because it's a gigantic, big ass, huge ass, big ass GPU that requires a lot of space, but also requires a lot of power. And you pretty much have to do like Griswold and have the government turn on the nuclear power reserve just to get lights on in the neighborhood because you're drawing too much power. Not that, but you need 600 watts. I think mine is 750, but I don't know how much watts it has in there. I guarantee you it's not 600 watts. I wouldn't even put a 4090 in there. I can't put a 4090 in there. I could go 3090, but maybe 4070, but I wouldn't go any higher than 4070, 4070 Ti maybe, but even then I wouldn't go higher than that because that's my preference. I would go 3090, 3090, 3070, I mean 4070, but that's me because I'm worried about the power supply, power draw. Because I live on a budget. I have to watch how much power I have. I have a light down here. I have my little fan on, my fan on TV on when I'm here. The rest of the house is dark because of that reason. So I don't want to have unused power draws just because I want to use power draws. So it's not because guys I'm trying to scare anybody. No, but if you have cable mod and you have their 90-degree angle and 180-degree angle adapters, they said stop using them immediately. But I say this: if you got the email or message from them, uh, turn off your system core, power thing down, unhook it, and look at it, smell it, check it, clean around it, do simple things, do usual maintenance, then seat it back in there, turn it back on, play a little while. If you smell any plastic or anything, burning, smell something not right, turn it off. Contact them anyway, and they'll hopefully send you a way to fix it. Because a lot of you guys who have 4090, 4080s don't have a way to put it in a hookup in your way in there. Now you got a big ass bracket holding your 4090 or 4080, and you have an angled adapter to play the game because it won't work without it. So I think Cable Mod is going to hurt them. They were around for eight years, and Jaystwocents, shout out to him and his team. Um, he really likes Cable, but he's saying it's probably going to destroy him or make him crippled a little bit. And I don't know. I don't think it's going to, Jay. To talk to you one on one for a second here, I think with the Nvidia and their issues, and yes, they got deeper pockets than Cable Mod does, but I don't think they have to really worry about it. All they have to do is just find a new way to bring people their 4090, 4080s to life. If you can't use an angle, okay, find something else, and maybe a longer cable. Maybe have a longer cable that's connected cable or something. I think KO Mod has enough experience to do this. You or I can give them tips, but these individuals are the ones who are looking at the stuff. I'm not anyway. Maybe you are one on one, but I'm not looking at it 100% one on one like maybe you are or KO Mod is. But I do have faith that they will have common sense to fix it, and they'll fix it. And how much damage will cause? They sent the letter out there. They said the 1.1 and the 1.0 variants or the 1.1 models stop using them. So I say stop using them as well too. But if you've been using them for a while and just contact them, hey, I got this KO mod thing. Is it's 1.1 or 1.0? And maybe they'll send you a new one, or maybe they'll say, hey, we'll figure out a way to do something or what. Because right now, if you got a 4090, you spent $1,200, $1,500, $2,000 for that bad boy, and now you can't play it. I don't know, man. Now it's time for the end of the video. My important news. I am terminating my channel for a little bit. I'm stopping my channel for a minute. I'm not going away. I'm not terminating my channel. I'm not turning it off. Sinuses. But I am stepping away for a week or so just to have time with my family and stuff. So I won't be back on to probably after New Year's, probably January. Today is 3rd, 25th, 24th, New Year, Christmas Eve. So I won't be back to probably the 3rd or maybe the 6th. Um, I'll be gone for a week or so. For at least about a week. I'm taking off a week or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably about 10 or 12 days I'm gonna take off. New subscribers out there, I hope you guys stay. I got plenty of videos to watch. If you guys decide to leave, hey, it's nice knowing all you. But I need to take off time for myself to reset myself. It's a whole new year, and I can go do some stuff, take care of some stuff, be a family a little longer, have family time, because it is family time. And I think it's on family, and I made this choice yesterday morning. I'm gonna tell you guys that I'm stepping away for about 10 to 12 days. I'll be back, of course. I'm not shutting down the channel. Now I'm gonna only take 5 days. But I'm gonna say up to 12 days. I may take 3 days, 5 days, or 12 days. I'm gonna take some time off to relax, play some games, just get myself to the detox from all the nonsense going on in the world, in my life. Just really have a good time. And go out with friends, hang out with family, party hard, have a good time, come back. And when I come back in 5 to 12 days, it should be all right. And if I come back and it's the exact same as it was before, then I'll probably take off nerves for a couple of days just to relax. But it shouldn't be. I should be good to go. I'm letting you guys know this because I want you guys to know. Not worried that I left you guys. So I'll be gone for up to 12 days. It could be, like I said, 5 days. The minimum will be 5 days. The maximum will be 12 days. I need some time to myself and just relax. If all big news comes up really big, I may make a video on it. But right now, I'm not going to make any big news on it. If it does come up, I'll talk about it in 5 days. Not big enough news, I'll talk about it in 12 days. You know, the internet's already so fast that even if I talk about the day it happens, half big people know already. So Like I say, guys, I try to entertain you, and I'll go out and buy some stuff, whatever, for reviews or whatever. I'll buy some gaming stuff for reviews. I'll do what I got to do. Come back a whole new channel. My channel's gonna be a heck of a renaissance. I'm gonna have a little genesis of my channel. In 12 days, I'm gonna change some stuff around. I'm gonna change my channel a little bit. I'm gonna see how it works out. I'll have some ideas. 5 to 12 days to really think what I'm going to do and how I'm going to, do the Genesis, push the Genesis button on this thing and how I'm going to do it. It may start, when I get back, and it may take a couple weeks, it may take until next year to restart it. But I will figure out a way to not restart the channel, but how I'm producing it for you. I'm gonna try different things, see what works, what doesn't work, what can I afford, what can I afford, just ideas. Once again, catch you guys later. Peace out. See you guys later.